All right, we are back. In March, I decided it was time to remove myself from all things social media, and that included this YouTube channel. I think I even made the last video something like, I'll see you in April, and here we are in like May. So it's been a while, over 60 days. Really, it stemmed from a place that mentally I could just feel myself consistently just reaching and grabbing for my cell phone at all the wrong times, and it was really starting to affect me mentally. Of course, I had taken some steps like removing notifications or sleeping with my phone in a different room, things like that, but just the overarching feeling all day long with my cell phone was becoming a little too much. And it got to the point where I just found myself mindlessly scrolling at like dinner or hanging out with friends I hadn't seen in literally over a year, and it just became too much for me. It seems like such a weird problem to talk about, and when you discuss it with other people, you get kind of a judgmental sort of look. Most of us are clearly addicted to our cell phones and our devices, and almost no one actually wants to admit it. And when you talk about this, you know, it gets a little awkward in your inner circle for sure, and so it's something that I've refrained from talking about, but with me coming back onto the channel, I definitely thought it was something that I wanted to share. In a previous video, I talked a little bit about Cal Newport's work in digital minimalism, and that kind of spurred this whole thinking of taking some time off and doing what he calls a digital declutter. I was beginning to reevaluate my relationship with my cell phone and with social media and all of that, and so it just made sense to do a digital declutter at that time, and that's what led me to taking some time off of social media and of YouTube. And even if a lot of people that I'm around obviously have problems with their social media and with their cell phones and their devices, I wasn't going to let that affect me. I wanted to fix it myself. So I went on what's called a 30-day digital declutter, which involves taking all the social media off of your phone, all the apps that you don't need off of your phone, all notifications gone. Essentially, you're just only using your phone for internet if you have to check on something or a phone call or texting, things like that. And I lived like a real human again, and it was beautiful and it was wonderful. March was an incredible month for me on a personal and a professional level. My brain began to settle in, and I was able to focus a lot more on my work, and so I was actually getting better work done faster because I didn't have all the distractions that a phone normally brings. I would leave my phone out in the car when I was hanging out with friends. There was no reason to take it with me because I was with the people I wanted to be with and communicate with. And I didn't miss a single second of social media, I can promise you that. Then April came. Yikes. My 30-day declutter was over, and so I started just slowly getting back into a few of the apps and things because, of course, like I've already realized that I don't need social media, so I can just get off at any time. And essentially, I just relapsed like it was a true full-blown addiction, and it was way worse than it was before because I was just making up for lost time, just mindlessly scrolling everywhere. My phone screen time basically doubled. My number of pickups doubled. My brain was getting jumbled up again because of the distractions and because I was always trying to reach my phone for no reason at all besides just to reach and to look. And before I knew it, the month of April had passed by, and it was one of my least productive months probably ever. And it made me rethink just about everything and what I actually wanted to get out of life, and I know that scrolling aimlessly is not what I want to get out of life. And I questioned what that meant moving forward. Was I ever going to post again on this channel? How could I continue to post knowing that, you know, posting on social media and things like that and causing those distractions myself for others, like it just goes against what I'm trying to get rid of, right? So I was kind of grappling with that for a little while, and that's why it's taking me so long to post another video. How was I going to be able to get my own life back on track and overcome my phone issues? And that's when I decided I genuinely enjoy making content, and even if it's just meant for one person out there that watches something that I put out or reads something that I put out and it hits home with them and it helps them, you know, that's something that I enjoy doing. And I realized as well, it was more for me. It was allowing me to research and to learn and to reaffirm what I was learning because I was sharing with other people. When you share stuff with other people, you have to learn it at a very high level, and that was really helpful for me on the knowledge side as well. So I won't just be on here to talk about problems all the time. Like I genuinely want to find solutions to help people out. I don't think I'm going to do anything insane in terms of like blogs and content and videos and things like that. Just, you know, when I want to be putting out videos of things that are important to me and things that I want to share with others. And hopefully with all of your help, I can get my life back together. So we are officially back. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notifications. I haven't said that in over 60 days, so go ahead and hit that bad boy for me and help the YouTube algorithm find other people that are just as lost as me that want to go on this adventure of figuring out how to fix all of this. And of course, we'll be covering more than just cell phone problems and things like that. That's just the most top of mind thing for me right now. It will definitely cover all the other pillars that are really important to me on this channel. It's been a while, not a scientist or a doctor, just a normal guy on a quest to better himself.